Hello. How you doing? Thank you so much for joining me. I think we can start right now. Hold on. There you go. How are you doing? I hope everybody's doing okay. Okay, all right. Okay, this is done. Let me close a few things here. Got a new game. Not playing it yet. I don't know if I want to play it on stream though. Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's gonna be my first Assassin's Creed game for years now. I think the last one I played was Black Flag, and then I fell off the wagon after that. But I saw this one today, and I said, looks fun. I want to play it. So it's on my it's on my PS5. So maybe once we get through Blasphemous, we can play that one on stream. But that's later. First, we code, then we game. So for now, we have a few things that we want to do today. First one, there is some reworking to do on the code. We don't need the TTS part anymore on our code now that everything is running on SpeakerBot and StreamerBot. We can slim down the overlay code and just keep it as an overlay and not worry about having to make an extra request to Google for the audio file. We have that covered. So we're going to slim down that part. We're going to trim down the TTS part on all of our code. I think that was the only thing that I wanted to rework before deploying. Once that's deployed, we're going to move over to Windows and we are going to deploy the code there on the Windows machine where OBS is running, so that we can have the overlay running there and just keep it running there for the foreseeable future. I don't remember if there was anything else I wanted to do on that, but for now that's it. After we have everything running and everything is working, oh yeah, we need to add the follower subscription, because we managed to subscribe to the TTS reward on Twitch, but we also need to add the follower reward so we can show the overlay on both events. But still, that's all on Twitch. I want to have that overlay to show on both followers, subscribers. Whenever you redeem the exclamation point say, by the way, if you didn't know it, you can just do exclamation point say or exclamation point s, type a message on YouTube and Twitch, and you can have your message be heard. Especially if I'm ignoring chat, which happens a lot. But yeah, every time that happens, I actually want to show the overlay with the message. So what I'm thinking is we can probably write an integration via WebSockets, still using Livewire, but this time we are going to be connecting to StreamerBot. via WebSockets. And I had an idea. Just before the stream, I had an idea. I was thinking, this project is almost over. Like, we still have a few things to do. There are a couple of ideas that I have to maybe add a couple more features to it, but for the most part, I think we have squeezed the most out of this idea. But then I started thinking, what would be another nice project, another fun project that we can implement that involves also people on the stream, so that we can interact, so that we can play something together. That was the idea. I want to play something together. And I remembered that one of my projects, that one of the first videos that I published on YouTube was me developing a 4-in-a-row game. It was made on Vue.js at the time, and I remember it was fun making that game. And then I thought, what if we take that project, move it over. I don't know if I want to take it out of Vue.js or just move it all together into Livewire. I think I might want to keep some of the code or basically the core code in Vue.js, but then integrate that also. Maybe integrate Vue.js with Reverb. I've never done that before. How about if we have a Reverb integration with Vue.js code on the front end? Maybe we could also have some backend using inertia. I'm just spitting ideas right now. The main idea, the core idea, is that chat plays the game. So I open a window for everyone in chat to type a number between 1 and 7, and most people that the winning number, say everyone type 6 or most of the people type 3, that'll be the column where the chip falls. So chat decides where the chip falls on their turn. And I do remember that I had a fairly difficult to beat AI. Not an AI as the word has gotten recently, but it was just an algorithm, a decision tree that made it so that you could play against a machine. So you can play by yourself, basically. So in this case, chat will be player 1, and then the computer will be player 2. So yeah, I think that'll be a nice project for when we are done with this. It'll be fun to have some portion of the stream, so just so that people on chat can play 4 in a row. I can participate as well, or you can even play against moi. How about that? I'll be less challenging than the actual machine, but still, it'll be a fun project, I think. All right, we're gonna take a small break while the ads are running, and then we are going to move forward with all of the changes that we want to make. I'm gonna start by opening the code first. But how is your week? How did your week go? Did you have a good week? Let me know. Did you have plans? Do you have plans for the weekend? Are you just hanging out at home, playing some games, going out? Me myself, I think I'm gonna spend Saturday just doing nothing, like relaxing. Maybe watching a movie, playing some video games. I have a couple that I don't think I'm gonna play on stream. Mostly because they're like I have a few hours into them, so it doesn't make sense to just start playing midway. So just do nothing. It's my do nothing Saturday. And on Sunday, I think I have to go out. I don't remember. I think either I have to go or my parents are coming. Either I have to go to my parents or my parents are coming home. Either of those. It's going to be a social kind of day. All right, ads are over. Let's get going. First of all, let's go ahead and trim. I think the WebSocket part, it's complete. So let's actually commit all that we have done so far for WebSockets. WebSocket Twitch subscription. All right, let's add everything here and then commit. And I'm gonna just branch off of this one, create a new branch. And let's call it TTS rework. I think it's not so much of a rework, but a remove, but still. I think the first part that we need to work on, it's on the webhook, wasn't it? No, it's in the listener. It's in the event listener, because we don't have webhooks anymore. Is the size all right? Is this big enough? I think it is. Hold on. That's normal. This is one more. So yeah. Let's find the listener, Twitch event listener. Okay, so we have the Twitch user. We get the Twitch user color for the overlay. We get display name and the profile image URL. If this is a follow, then we get the message is equal to display name and event message. Why did I do that? Oh. What? So it wasn't here. Guess it's just easier to look for, how did I call it? TS? Synthesize? Text to speech service. Okay. Text to speech. So yeah, Twitch event listener has the facade, but I'm not using it. Did I remove that code already? All right, the only two places where the actual synthesize method is used is in Twitch event card here and on show overlay here. All right, let's start working on this one. So this happens whenever we broadcast the on Twitch event created, which is when we are done saving the event on database. I'm starting to question if we actually, if we even need a database. I think at some point we're not going to need it. I needed that for basically the file, but then we removed the file, so we don't need a file anymore for the audio file. The database was basically a queue for me to have events and go and manually play them, but that's gone too. So I'm going to keep it for now, but at some point we probably can remove it. So on this part, we can actually remove this section here and therefore this too, and then just fade the card in. We don't need to play, well, mark as played. So the fade out, that's gonna be a timed event, I think. The fade out was supposed to happen when the audio was done playing, but that's not gonna happen anymore. So we're probably gonna need a maybe a 10-second timer on this one, and then just fade out. And in fact, let me look at the code for this. It is in show overlay. I'm gonna copy this line real quick and head over to okay, on play audio, names are going to change for sure. But for now, instead of playing the audio, I'm just gonna set a timer. And in here, I can just say Livewire. What is the method? Mark as played. We can just just use this function to basically fade out the card. I don't need the played at anymore. Or, well, I will keep it just as a reminder of when was this shown. It's not so much as a played at, but shown at. Save that, fade out the card, and then Twitch event marked as played. We broadcast that. Well, how? Hold on. This was just an empty event, I guess. It was just meant. Show overlay. Yeah, I don't remember that event. What was that event for? Anyway, so on play audio, when does it happen, by the way? When does this event happen? There's the dispatch in Twitch show overlay. Oh. I guess we are going to dispatch this. Yeah. Again, names are all over the place right now. I don't need a payload anymore. I'm only going to dispatch that so that in the show overlay, this will happen. I'm not using anything on the event. I'm just setting a timeout to execute mark as played after 10 seconds. I don't know if 10 seconds is too much. Maybe it isn't. We'll see. So basically, whenever a subscription happens, for example, we broadcast this event, we broadcast the Twitch event created event, we listen for it in the show overlay. Whenever that happens, we grab the event, mark it. I don't know what are we doing with this right now. We're not doing anything with that event, to be honest. Or are we? Probably on the overlay. Anyway, so we set the event. We grab the event data. We dispatch the play audio and then fade in the card. So that means, and then when we dispatch this, we listen for it in the JavaScript code. And then we set a timeout for 10 seconds and then we execute marked as played, which then comes over here, set the event played at as now, save the record, fade out the card, and then broadcast this, which I don't exactly remember what are we using this for. I guess it was just to... Yeah, I don't remember. I think it was for the show of, it was for the list of events, not in the overlay, but in the list of events on the panel, so that it will disappear from the queue automatically, I think. Guess we'll get to that code in a minute. So I'm gonna leave it, I'm gonna leave it there for now. Fade in card, just toggle fade in, fade out, just toggle those values. Handle reward. Handle reward event. That's all working. Twitch event received. Don't remember that. I think this is also for the list of events and not for the overlay. But I think that should be all. Yeah. What should happen in this case is we see the overlay, we only see we only hear the audio from SpeakerBot. The overlay shows, stays for 10 seconds, and then goes away. We're not going to see it as an overlay over there, but we are going to see it here in Google Chrome. I need to start a Vite server first. I'm going to start it here. We also need reverb, and a cue. All right. I'm going to open the overlay over here. Here we go. Let's make it a bit bigger. There you go. What's happening here? Access error, bad request. Why? Unauthorized. Why? Hold on. Didn't we have this already fixed? Like refreshing the token and everything else? What's happening? Okay. Yeah, the refresh actually worked. We got a token back. This one failed and this one failed too? Dude, why? Okay. It was a fringe case, I guess. It worked. Now it worked. Okay, we're subscribed. Got me scared for a moment. So I guess I'm gonna do this on the Twitch chat. Let's begin with the test messages. Test message. We're gonna spam that chat for a while. By the way, is the... Okay, there's the overlay, and it doesn't look great. I think it's because... Why? I didn't see the styles for it. It showed and went away, which is good. Is the... Is the text-to-speech coming through? I didn't check on that. Maybe it isn't. I don't see the desktop. No, it's not coming through. Damn. Okay, I'm going to have to add this as a separate source. One moment. All right, I'm gonna switch this. Switch keyboards, switch mouse. Because I just realized that on OBS, whenever I'm working on Mac, I disable the desktop audio from Windows so that they don't play on top of each other. But forgot that the text-to-speech audio is playing on Windows. So if it's not coming through Windows, you're not going to hear it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add window capture maybe. No, application audio capture. I think that'll be the best option. Let me see. Application audio capture. I don't know if that's gonna work though. Let's call it SpeakerBot. And then select SpeakerBot. And then, okay. All right, that's there. I can see that. Let me take the volume down a bit. Around 6. Something like that. Okay. Now, let's bring SpeakerBot up. Oh, what's going on? Huh. There is an exception on SpeakerBot. That's concerning. Also, nothing is connected here. Huh. Okay. What happened? And it died. Okay. Cool. Let me open that again. Okay, seems like it connected fine this time. Okay. I know you're not seeing any of this, it's just on the other monitor, but I'm just trying to configure this real quick. So speaker about, let me... So that's still fine, okay. All right. Guess I'm gonna try it again, see if it works. Actually, we can do it from here. Actions. In fact, I am... wait, no. Thought I was going to show you, but that defeats the purpose. Which one? Which one? Let's try this one. Right, I'm just gonna do it from Twitch instead and be more accurate. Test message and chat.
Tuto 1902 with 50 channel points said test message.
What is happening here? Visit fatal UI exception. What is this? Oh, you know what I think it is? Yeah, I know what I think it is. Hold on. Let me fix this real quick. Yeah, it just dies on me. Okay, just go ahead. Die. Die, die, die. Yes, yes, yes. There is something on StreamerBot that is just killing the application, and I think I know what it is. It's just gonna take me a second to fix. Okay. It was a sub action that was wrong and incorrect, which is the same thing. But I removed that and it's probably fine now. Let's just connect to YouTube real quick. Here we go. That's done. All right. Let's try this again. Channel point redemption. We are on ads. I'm just gonna fix this real quick while we're on a break. Should not die anymore.
Tuto 1902 with 50 channel points said test message.
It actually is faster now than the overlay, which is fine. That stays for 10 seconds and boop. Okay. Yeah. That's good. Now it's working. All right. When we come back from ads, I'm going to fix the design because it looks like there is no styles on the overlay for some reason. All right, switching keyboards again. And I didn't check if it... The thing that I was doing, I didn't check, which is the whether or not it plays on... The audio plays on Windows. All right, ads are over. Okay, let's try this.
Tuto1902 with 50 channel points said test message.
It should be coming through. I can see the audio over here in OBS. And it should be all right. Might be a little too loud, so I'm going to take it down a notch. Like that. But it should be fine now. If it's not, please let me know. If you didn't hear anything right there and then, please tell me so I can fix it. But it should be fine. So what's up with the sign? What is up with that? Technically, I could just come over here, add another terminal, and I could trigger a Twitch event without triggering a Twitch event. So in this case, there's not going to be audio or anything. I can just see the overlay using this. Not listen, but Twitch event, was it? Yes. Why are the corners not rounded? What's up with you? Let me reload this page. Yeah, the thing is not... Oh, there it is. It's on... Oh, okay. It's like on a specific breakpoint that the... Okay, that's fine. Looks like when on small devices or small screens, the corners are not rounded for some reason. I didn't even remember that. All right, that's fine. That's cool. Okay, all right. I think that's pretty much does it, doesn't it? So we have the overlay popping up on rewards. I wonder if I can simulate a maybe I don't need to simulate. Let's work on the follow thing. Now here's the thing. We had a facade to pretty much on every follow play a random message, which was kind of a funny message. Let me show you. It was yeah, it was kind of this. So whenever someone followed, it will play a random quote saying username deploy to production without testing, or username hard-coded API keys and push to GitHub, or username fix the bug by commenting out the error message, etc., etc. So kind of want this thing too, but the problem is that since I don't have the TTS on this side anymore, on this side of the code, maybe we can just port it over to SpeakerBot. although I am not sure how that's going to work. Yeah, maybe let's leave that part out for now. Yeah, let's leave the quote out for now. I guess I'll have to read on SpeakerBot or StreamerBot documentation to see how can I play a random message. What we can do though is we can show the overlay on subscriptions. And for now, let's just show new follower or new subscriber or something like that. New follower in this case, because it's just Twitch. So first of all, we need to create a new subscription. Let me find out the code that subscribe to that. It was Twitch event subscription form. Here we go. So since the payload for the subscription for the reward was like this, we're actually doing an Axios call in show overlay, I think. Yeah, attempt subscription. We're doing this, and the payload for this post is pretty much the same as this one, except it's a JavaScript object instead of an array. But we can make another one like this one for the follow. Let me rename this real quick. Attempt reward subscription. I'm going to create another one. And let's call it attempt follow subscription. And so the type, I'm going to copy that, go back here, and then change it here. Change this type to channel follow. I believe it's version 2 in that case. And then we have the condition. We still need the broadcaster user ID. But instead of reward ID, we need the moderator user ID. I'm going to copy this. Paste it here. And in this case, it's the same as the broadcaster. All right. And the transport is going to be WebSockets with the session ID. That doesn't change. Neither does the headers. So that stays the same. Now we can go to let me find the code where we use this. Right there. All right, so first we're going to attempt to subscribe to the reward event, and then if we manage to do that, we're going to log this. All of those log messages I am going to remove. It's just for debugging purposes for now. And if that's the case, and if this fails here, we're going to go into the catch. But if that doesn't fail, then we are going to attempt another one, another subscription, this time for the follow subscription. And I'm going to copy this, paste it, and subscribe to follow events, I guess. All right. And I have to do this also in the reattempt. All right. We should have some messages now. Yep. Oh, I cannot redeclare a variable. Okay, got it. So let's not make it a a const. Let's do let instead, so I can just reuse it down here. And just like that, look at that. We are now, because we had the permissions already, at some point we reauthorize the application with the new scope for the follower event. So the application had permissions to look into those. Subscribing to the event was as easy as pie. So now, whenever someone follows, we should have that event just trigger the queue and all the things. So now let's look at that code, because we are not going to use the enraging.
The end just followed. You're amazing.
You are definitely amazing. You scared the shit out of me, and thank you for the follow. Oh, that actually scared me. Wow. Oh, look at that. We have a bug. Thank you. Yeah, dude. I was not expecting that at all. Thank you so much. And you found a bug, and that's amazing. So yeah, it's reading the title someplace. I guess that's fine. We're just not using any. Where am I? Oh wait. Where is this reading title? Where? Handle redemption, which happens. Okay, yeah. It's because we are getting a notification, and it's the payload from the notification payload for the follower is different than the redemption, so there is no title in this thing. So we're actually, let me take a look at the code real quick. Where do we? Oh, okay, here we go. We have to look into the payload here. So we have metadata, that's fine. And then the payload has the event, user ID, login, the broadcaster ID, etc. And there is a subscription. We can probably look at, I'm going to copy all of that because I need this information. Copy object, let me paste it over here. Let me blur out some of your data. I don't need to know that. So let me look at the redemption part, maybe add another check. Depending on the payload, we do different things. Okay, so if this message type is notification, we are looking at message metadata. Message type, that's fine. Now after that, we need to look at the payload event. Yes. No, we need to look at the payload. No, subscription type, actually. Is that PHP or JS? Looks like JS, but file is PHP. Talking about this one. So it's JavaScript code. All of this is between a script tag, but that script tag is inside a Blade template, which is the template of a Livewire component, if that makes sense. So it's JavaScript within Livewire, because we need to have access to this object here, the wire component or the wire object within JavaScript, which allows us to react to WebSocket events from Twitch, in this case, using JavaScript. And those events then can communicate with Livewire, which is in turn a PHP code. Yep. So we need to look at the subscription type in this case. So handle, where was it? Handle reward here. No. Message type notification. Here we go. If message dot metadata dot subscription type equals, let's do this one. If it is a channel point subscription, then come on. We do this. Otherwise, if message dot metadata if we're dealing with channel follow, we're going to need a handle follow event. Yank this, paste it here. And this is where the error happened because we don't have a reward title. In the event, we have event. Let's just do username. No, actually, we don't need anything else. Just photo. Let's delete all the rest. Like that. And then we need to handle this on Livewire. Hey, Diego. Were you able to add AI replies to DTS messages? No, I haven't. Not yet. I'm still trying to figure out if that's going to be like a fun thing to do, to be honest. I don't know if it is. I think the game, I don't know if you were here at the beginning, but I think the game idea is kind of fun, more fun than adding that. Basically, this is my idea now that I have you here. One of the first videos that I ever published on YouTube was a small tutorial for creating a web-based game made in Vue.js, basically a 4-in-a-row game made in Vue.js that you can either play with someone else or you can play by yourself using playing against the computer, basically. I had a lot of fun creating that. But that was years ago, and it was made with Vue.js at the time. I think it was version 2. So yeah, what I thought was, how about we take that project, update it, maybe we keep it on Vue.js, maybe we port it over to Livewire, or we just keep it in Vue.js with the inertia, whatever. We can decide the architecture when we get to it. But the main idea is, instead of me playing with the computer or with someone else, how about I enable chat to be able to play as well? So make it like a vote on, open a window to vote on which column to drop. I don't know if you ever played Connect 4, but it's basically you drop a chip in one of 7 columns and people take turns. And when you make a line of 4, then you win. So how about I open a vote window for chat to decide which column to drop the chip. And it's either chat playing against the computer or chat playing against this guy. So we can use the same methodology that we're doing here. Enable a command to vote for the column. React to events on chat. Now that I have StreamerBot enabled, I can react to events both on YouTube and Twitch using WebSockets connected to SpeakerBot, so that we can have both chats playing the game at the same time. So I think that'll be a fun project next. I don't know what do you guys think? We can have a 4-in-a-row battle session every stream. Not gonna lie, pretty much undefeated. Awesome, good. I'm glad you liked the idea. Yeah, we're gonna do that next. First, we need to work on WebSocket interactions with the SpeakerBot, which is going to be after we finish this rework. Then moving it over to Windows, deploying it on Windows, and all of that. So yeah, that's the next project. We have a next project. All right, so we need to handle the reward. We need to handle the follow event. I think I have a function for this already. Let me check. It was on show overlay. Oh, in case you didn't know, guys, let me say it again. Both on Windows, both on YouTube and Twitch, you can use !s or !say and type a message, and that message will go into TTS. If you want to say something or call for my attention, if I'm ignoring you or something, you can use that command to send a TTS message over here. Just so you know. All right, so I believe I can fly. I think I have a method here. Handle reward event. Did I not have that? Oh, it's just this. I used the same method, but the event type was follow. Huh. 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 I guess I can just let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna make another method. Handle follow event. I'm going to take in the message. And in the message, I have the username in payload event username. So I can just say username just follow on the overlay for now. Hold on. I'm overrating of the event. It's not message, it's event. Event payload event username let's take a break. We have ads. I don't even remember where the code for... Where was that code? Let me take a look here in my GitHub. Oopa, whoopa. Let me go to my GitHub real quick. Connect 4, was it? Yeah. 2023. Jesus. That's ages ago. It'll be nice to go through this code and see myself 2 years ago. Like, how was I doing things? Oh yeah, it's I remember now that what I was doing for the computer play, I was just using a min-max algorithm to basically look ahead to all possible moves, and then using a weighted decision to decide where the chip would go. I don't even remember this code, to be honest. Not really. I once revived a software I had in Python from 2019, redone in C# in 2024. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I know this code is way out of date, but the algorithm part, I remember that I just used this from. Maybe we can take that algorithm and see if A, I can remember what I was doing, and B, if there is a better way to optimize it in 2024. And again, I don't know if I want to keep it in Vue.js or if we want to move it to, I don't know, Livewire. Seems, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think it'll be okay to keep it in Vue.js, but just update the Vue.js version. And I know that this is in Vue.js 2, and Vue.js 3 is way better. And it's different to organize a Vue.js project. But I think the algorithm part, it's not gonna change much. Yeah, and the whole thing was just 340 lines of code. Minus the UI. All right. I'm gonna look through this code once we are ready to start. All right, ads are over. Let's go back to this. So in the handle follow event, we fabricate a message with the username just followed. And I think we just need to raise this event, I guess. What happened to you? There. Paste. Except we're not gonna have an account ID. Are we not have an account ID? Yes, we do. We don't have an event type though. I guess we can just easily portable. Yeah, I think so. I think the logic part, it's pretty much, it's not gonna change much. It's just the front facing part. We can add inertia and update the Vue.js part. Maybe we just hard code this, see if it works. Handle reward. Handle follow event. We get the account ID message. Raise this event. I guess this is for the overlay, I suppose. I don't even know. Okay. That should be Oh, I do remember I had a command for this to simulate a follow. Let me see. Let me see. Yes. Yes, I did. Well, it's still using the raging one. I'm gonna change that, but I think it works. I think it was in console. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. It's just using the same event, but I'm passing a different message. Give me a second. Let me just finish this. Maybe we can test it. Yeah. I'll give you the signal once this is done. Let me try. No, not that. Okay. Yeah, if you can do an unfollow and then follow again, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. Okay, that's the event. No message though. But I did get your avatar and username. Squirrel Squad Cam, how you doing, man? How you doing? Thank you for joining me. Getting there. Yeah. Diego, how could you deploy the Laravel project with WebSockets? What do you mean? Here's the thing. Whenever I'm finished with WebSockets, the advantage of having WebSockets instead of webhooks as we had before is the ability to work locally, which means with webhooks I needed to have the project hosted and deployed on the internet because Twitch needed a public endpoint to contact. With WebSockets, I can just deploy it locally and connect via WebSockets, and I don't need to host the project. So I don't need to worry about that. I just need to have the code running locally on my machine and communicating via WebSockets. So that's how this is going to work in the end. All right, so why did the thing did not show? Why? Let me check that code real quick. Back to show overlay. So there's the just follow, there's the message event. And it's because I called the wrong method. I'm a dumbass. But if you would like to deploy the app, how could you do it using Laravel Reverb? We are using Laravel Reverb right now. Actually, Laravel Reverb, it's basically being used for internal communication between Livewire and the JavaScript code. So I'm just deploying, or I'm just raising events like this. Let me show you. Oh, it's because it's not here. So I'm using this patch in my Livewire component so that, well, no, that's not reverb actually. So I'm sparingly using Laravel reverb right now, just to communicate between events raised from the queue and listen to those in my Livewire code. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to rework some of those because some of those events may not be needed right now since we're not using webhooks anymore. But the fact that we are using reverb and WebSockets at the same time, it's two separate things, I believe. So you can just deploy something. The thing is, so I guess the confusion comes from I am using WebSockets, but I'm using WebSockets to connect to Twitch, not Laravel Reverb. So WebSockets in this scenario is just JavaScript making a WebSocket connection directly to Twitch. So it's not Laravel Reverb in this case. Laravel Reverb is its own thing. It's separate. The WebSocket part of this code happens on JavaScript using this line right here. So that's just JavaScript's native WebSocket connectivity that I'm using so that I can connect to Twitch and subscribe to Twitch events via WebSockets. I don't know if that answers the question or if that was the question, but that's basically what's happening. We are using WebSockets. We're just not mixing WebSockets with Laravel Reverb. And I'm guessing most, if not pretty much all of the Reverb code may need to be reworked and rethought since we are implementing WebSockets in this case. So yeah, the reason why the message didn't show seeing it is because I called the wrong method. So now the handle follow event should work and the message should show whenever there is a new follower. And there you go. Funny that the TTS does not trigger when you unfollow. That's got to be something internal with SpeakerBot, I guess. But anyway, it works. Yay. Let me think. What else? I think we should be at a point where we can take all of this code and just put it on Windows and have an overlay running on OBS at all times. I can do rework of the code just to name things better and organize things better and just remove things that are not needed anymore. We can do that in a separate session maybe, but for now I think we can move on to the deployment part over on Windows. So I'm gonna go over here. Let me review these changes since I'm going to leave that commented out just because it's an interesting line that I may or may not use in the future as a reference, blah blah blah. But I'm gonna leave it there. Or actually no. Now that I think about it, all the code that I need is in the text-to-speech facade. If I ever need to go back and check, oh, I had some code to synthesize messages from Google. I'm gonna leave that code in there, just not gonna use it. Where was it? Show overlay, was it? Here. Remove that. All of those names have to change too. We're not dealing with audio anymore, but some other time. Over here, do we have anything that we don't need or use? I guess I can re-enable this part though. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So if we have a close event, we just re-attempt to connect every 10 seconds or in a 10-second window. That's fine. And then the console part, yeah, that can stay there. That can stay like that. All right. Let's commit all of this. Let's publish. Yes, this is gonna have all of the changes that we have made, so it's gonna be a big boy. Yep. Could you explain the difference between Livewire and inertia? In which cases should I use them? Well, let me think. The way that I see it, Livewire is for you to use JavaScript without using JavaScript. So it's a way for you to have client reactivity without having to write a lot of JavaScript code or having to use any front-end library like React.js or Vue.js. So it's all done with PHP objects, but you still have client-side reactivity. Inertia it's basically a bridge between your back end, which is PHP classes and controllers and everything else, bridging over your client-side code, which can be Vue.js or React.js. So you end up having to still write JavaScript code on your client, but the relationship between your client-side code and your backend, it's bridged over, and you don't have to worry about having to use APIs to reach your backend, because everything is just like inertia gives you functions that just bridge the connection between client and backend. So as to when should you use them, it depends on the project. If your project relies heavily on client-side interactions, or you really need to control the rendering of the client-side code, then you might end up opting for something like React on the front end and using inertia on the back end. Or if you don't need so much reactivity and you're more comfortable with Vue.js, or you have code that was already written in Vue.js and you just want to update that to use a more close connection to your backend using PHP or Laravel in this case, then you may go for inertia with Vue.js. But if you want to just work with PHP all the way, and you want to have Blade templates, and you still want to have some interactions on the client and have client reactivity with events, etc., and have some degree of JavaScript but not too much, then Livewire will be the wisest choice. All right, so sure, remove all TTS codes into the create pull request. Sorry. And then merge. All right, so everything is merged into main. I think we can move over to Windows and deploy this code over there, which is going to be a whole new thing. So I'm hoping this is not gonna break. So I'm gonna do this so I can work on my main monitor on Windows. First of all, let's switch here. That's Windows. Let me connect my main monitor here. Here we go. All right. Switch over automatically. We're good. Mouse. There you go. Magic. Now we are on Windows and we can deploy that code over here. Everything working fine? Yes, yes. Just checking all the audio channels. Everything looking good. All right. I'm always scared when I do these things because it's so new to me. I'm always afraid that something's gonna break. So I already have Herd installed on this machine. We are running PHP 8.3. That's the only one I have installed so far. So we should be good to go. And all of my projects are going to be hosted in this Herd folder inside my home folder here. So there's the Herd folder, and that's where everything lives. I have a couple of projects here, old projects. So let's pull out the good old GitHub. And let's make this a little bit bigger. That's not the key. So I'm gonna have some issues because switching from Mac to Windows, I always forget that everything is with control and not command. So I'm going to fumble a few keys here and there. All right, so let's add a new repository. Let's clone that repository. Let's look for TTS panel. There it is. And it's going to fall into users my name herd TTS panel. Clone. All right. I think I installed Warp in this machine. Let me check, just so I don't have to work with the terminal. Yeah, there it is, Warp. Let's see how it goes. I seldomly use the terminal on Windows. This is way too small. That's better. How did you know I wanted to be there? Huh? I guess at some point I deployed this code here and then deleted it? Huh, interesting. All right, I think we have ads soon. Are we on ads? Huh. Guess not. Okay. Just 1 second. There it is. I knew you were there. All right. Let's take a little break before we deploy this. It's gonna be fun because I don't remember ever deploying this from scratch, like cloning it and deploying it. I'm interested to know what kind of issues I'm going to face, or if it's going to be like smooth sailing, you know? Do. Do. 10 seconds. All right. Ads are over. Welcome back. All right, so we have a project cloned. The first step that we need to do is do composer install. I guess this Warp terminal has some sort of AI in it. I don't know if I'm gonna like that or not, but let's see. Composer install. Ew. Okay. we can't use Solo. Solo has some dependencies that are not part of the PHP installation. extpcntl. Oh, I guess we're gonna have to remove Solo as a dependency here. Which is fine. I can just run the things manually. Like reverb, Vite. Although Vite, I'm probably gonna end up just building the thing instead of just running a dev server. So it's gonna be mainly the queue. Although even the queue, I think is going to end up getting away or going away. But yeah, we have to remove Solo. Let's open this in code. Composer.json. Is this the right size? Like that. Okay. Solo. Here we go. All right, Solo is gone. Let's try that again. I removed that. What are you? Oh, there is no autosave in this version. Let's enable that. Autosave. Thank you. What now? Oh, there's a log file. Let's remove that. Remove composer.log and run again. There we go. Look at it go! All right. Oh, we're not gonna have any database on this side, which creates a problem because I don't have a user. And there is no registration. Maybe I should enable registration. This is not gonna be on the internet anymore, so I'm going to have to re-enable registration in this project. I don't remember how to do that though. Let me check. Let me check. Config maybe? App? No. Config auth. No? What is all this crap? Don't show. Don't show. Tailwind CSS. Yeah, whatever. Not yet. Providers. How did I remove the registration option? Hmm. I don't remember. Is that a route that I removed maybe? I don't think so. Let's see. Routes, web. Was it in providers? Okay. Let's deal with that later. So this was deployed successfully. Okay, so yeah, shut up. That was composer. We need to also do npm install for all of the JavaScript things. Okay, now let's do npm. Let's do a run build for now, just to compile everything. All right, no errors. What are you talking about? See, unable to load your config files. Oh, we're gonna need an env file here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna switch real quick. We need to create a new env file. Hold on. Okay. How do I want to handle this? I don't remember if I added anything new to the .env file. If that's not the case, I can probably just grab all of my EMV things from Forge and just copy them over. Let's see. ForgeLaravel.com. I think I have a login here. Yeah. Sites. TTS. Environment. Let me just cover this up just in case so I don't leak anything. Is that pixelated? No, it's not. So I guess that's only on one of the things. One sec. I guess I can just turn off this real quick. I'm gonna switch over to this. It's not gonna have anything, but at least I can just work here without showing anything. The pixelate filter is not enabled on this window, so that's why you could not see it. I'm gonna copy all of this back to VS Code. Select all, and paste. That didn't work, did it? What? Oh my God. Hold on, having problems here. Copy. Pasta. Okay. Why did you ship? Why did you change monitors? What is wrong with you? One moment. There you go. Okay, so I have pretty much everything from Forge here, including delicate information, but that's hidden at the end. I'm just going to change a few things here that might be Forge related. SQLite, DB connection, reverb. Reverb host. This is different. What was the value here? I don't remember. Hold on. Briefly going to switch over here. Yes, the pixelate does work over here. Yes, it does. Yeah. Yeah. So reverb host is TTS panel.test 8080 HTTPS. Don't remember this. App key, app secret. I don't think I was using that. TTS panel.test 8080 HTTPS. Okay. Back to Windows. I said back to Windows. Thank you. Okay, that should be fine. Everything else is good. Yeah. Let's set this to is it local? I don't remember. Okay. So we have env. Do we have anything else? Tellme.config.js, that's fine. v.config.js. .env. I guess we can try and access this site now. And there you go. I am a dumbass. Let's do this. All right. We have issues. Let's see why. Oh, there is no database. We need a database. So we can go, let's go over to warp again and let's do np, no, not npm, php artisan migrate. Should prompt me to create a new database file. Yes. All right, we have a database. Let's try this again. Yeah, there is a login, but did I remove the route for register? How did I do that? Not found. How did I remove the register option? There's got to be a pull request about it somewhere. Let me check. There it is. Disable registration form. What did I do? Oh, it's in Fortify. Okay, config fortify.php. Okay. Okay. There you are. Okay, let's register my user. Okay, and we need to do a Twitch sign in here as well. Send me, oh, okay. I guess that's fine. Oh no, that's not fine. I need to Twitch. I need to change the redirect URL on Twitch. Give me a second. Otherwise, I won't be able to get an access token in the local application. I'm gonna do that real quick. Let's head over to dev, I think. dev.twitch.com. Oh my God. Twitch developer portal. Dev.twitch.tv was it? Login with Twitch. Yeah. Let's change. So this one's fine. Let's remove the first one. Order matters. So let's remove this one. And let's just leave that one there. Is this over HTTPS though? I don't think it is. Let me check. Sites, TTS panel. It is HTTPS. Okay, good. I don't remember doing that, but all right. Yeah, I guess at some point I did try to clone this project in this machine and I forgot about it. So that's a secure socket layered. All right, that's fine. Let's save. And let's go back here. Let's try this Twitch signing again. Yeah, go. Error. Why? Is it a configuration problem? Redirect URI does not match registered URI. Twitch redirect URI, that's probably the problem. Yeah, there it is. Okay, that should do it. Let's try that again. Yay! We did it! Alright, that's done. Make this bigger. I guess the next thing is I don't need to do any subscription. What's next? What's next? What's next? We need to test the overlay here. Oh, stupid bots. Yeah, band. So if we go to overlay here, what would happen? Nothing, because Reaver is not working. So I'm gonna go real quick and start a Reaver server, and also I need a queue. All right, and we're nuts. Let's take a break. 1 minute and 21 seconds, and we will continue. I think once the overlay is working, we can just create a custom browser or a browser overlay or a browser source in OBS, and then that's it. And then we can play. Is it worth to use lateral herd? I think it is, in my opinion, because it's just one program and you have multiple PHP versions, you have npm installed, you have automatic websites for your local projects. So it's a very useful package. And if you decide that you want to throw money at it, you got a bunch of other goodies that are not necessarily like they're not necessary, or you can work with the free version, but I think it brings a lot of value so that you don't have to pretty much install everything yourself and configure local websites, or just work off localhost 8080 or something like that. I think it is worth it, especially on Windows. All right, ads are over. Let's do overlay here. Let's see how it goes. Let's check that console, baby. It's not working. Axios is not defined. What? Do I need to install Axios? Oh. Axios not defined. Okay, let's go back. New window. npm install Axios. Good. And I guess I have to rebuild, I guess. I don't know if I had to, but still. Yay! Success. No problems whatsoever. Let's see the design. Let's quickly go over here and let's just run a quick event. npm, no, not npm, php artisan Twitch event. Failed. Why? What happened? Come on. There. Run it again, please. What? Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it? SSL certificate problem, unable to get local issuer certificate. Oh my god. Ah. It's a reverb thing. Problem is, well, now that we have signed in with Twitch, wouldn't be a problem at all. It would be a problem because if I ever need to re-authenticate with Twitch, Twitch demands that the redirect URI has to be HTTPS. But apparently, the HTTP... Oh, wait. Maybe I can do something because I didn't remember signing this. Maybe I just have to re-sign it. Yes. Yes. So I'm just going to unlock it and then lock it again. Maybe that'll solve the problem, because it was locked from the beginning, and maybe it was just a problem of a out of date certificate or non-existent. So I'm gonna do that again. I'm sorry for the doodaloong, doodaloong, doodaloong. Can you stop? Okay, so re-signed. Let's try that again. Please work. Damn it. Yeah, there is some sort of SSL problem when running Reverb on Windows. Why? I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know what this is about. Okay, let's do this. I'm not going to be able to solve this right now. It's going to be... I don't even know where to look for this. I'm going to do some research and some looking on my own over the weekend, and we'll try to have an answer for this error for Monday. Worst case scenario, we just have to unlock or run the local server with Reverb over HTTP instead of HTTPS. And if we ever have to re-sign in with Twitch, we just have to lock it and then unlock it. But that'll be the worst case scenario. So that'll be the last thing we have to do so that the panel works. We are able to connect via WebSockets, so that part is going to work. It's just the Laravel Reverb part that is not currently working with SSL on Windows. So I'm gonna have some homework over the weekend to figure that out. But for now, let's just stop coding here. We've had a productive session so far. Only that bug at the end, but I promise I'll have it figured out by Monday. So let's play some games, shall we? You think it's time? I'm going to change the stream category real quick. And let's switch over to Blasphemous 2. Close this, close that, close this. I'm just closing all the windows. All right. Now I'm going to switch to this. Change that to that and turn the music off. There you go. Why are you not? Oh, right. 1 sec. There you go. Okay, here we go. So, last time we arrived at a new map section, which is this one. I attempted to go to the new area, where was it? Over here, but it was way too hard. There's one enemy here that was just annihilating me. So I decided to explore a bit more. This area seems to be too hard right now for me to explore. So I'm down here and we are going to explore this area to its fullest. As much as we can. Probably get some more abilities because right now I'm missing a double jump because there are areas that I just can't reach right now by jumping, and there is nothing on the walls that would let me scale. So I'm guessing there is an ability that I'm missing, and also there are some yellow shiny glimmering things that I still don't know how to use them. So that's another ability that I don't have. So for now, let's just keep going this way. I remember these guys from the first game. This whole area is like its own, it has its own map on the first game. Hello, bunk. Yee! No, you won't. Just there you go. So see that yellow thing over there, don't know what it is for, how to use it or anything else. So I'm guessing I needed to reach that chalice over there. I'm hoping that this area will actually unlock this ability. Okay, we have a statue there, we have some mirrors. Let's go over this way. Can I jump down? I cannot. Okay. You're new. And disgusting. Whoa! Rude. Oh my god. Yeet! Yeet! You know what? I have that too. But it's fire. Oh, you son of a bitch. This way. Ooh, ole. I hate you. Oh, by the way, I don't think I will be able to... Oh no, I will. Hold on. Speaker bot. Yep. I was thinking that I might not be able to hear the TTS, but I will. And you will too. So again, if you want to do a TTS message, just type in exclamation mark S or exclamation mark say, and that'll call for my attention. And your message will be heard. Ole. Okay. So those things hurt me on the swing. There you go. Can hit you from down here, no problem. Come on, get over. Thank you. Move. There you go. See, I don't know how to reach that. I can't jump that. Oh my god. Can't jump that high. Ow. Okay, we have a teleport here, which is handy. Handy. Get it? Handy. Because it's a hat. Okay. You have acquired a don't know what thingy, new thingy. What is that thingy for? Oh, it's an enchant. Okay. What's it for? Invokes a ghostly bell, the chime of which causes mystical damage. Gotcha. Let me see it. It's just like a ding. Small ding. Okay. We'll see how much damage that does. And I don't think I have anything enhancing my mystical damage right now. I just have slightly increased resistance to physical damage, resistance to fire, and resistance to miasma. In my statues, I have 10% all damage, 20% increased bile efficacy. What is that other thing? Prayer damage. So I have 10% prayer damage. Is not, that'll be the prayer damage, but not exactly mystical damage. And also plus 5% crit damage from prayers. 25% crit damage overall. And what is that about? Increases the fervor generated when attacking enemies. Oh, so I get more fervor, or more fervor, or more mana, basically, more magic. So that's that over here. Let's explore this section. Oh, it's you. Do it again. Thank you. Again. You ass. Wait. I'm not gonna die to you. Alright, let's do it again. That did nothing. I'm changing that. I like this one better. Whoops. Not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. Oh, come on. Ooh, that was close. Here, let me show you how to use that. There you go. I can't get past this. Or maybe I can. I just had to believe. What is this? Dead end, is it? Oh, hi. Okay. The Sea of Ink. Sure. Wait, I have been here before. Yes, that's the elevator. Okay. That'll take me back all the way up there. Interesting. Oh, I remember. I was here before, but this door was locked. There was a wall in the way. Oh, hi. I hate you. I hate you! I'm not gonna deal with you anymore. Guess we're going down. Down, down, down. Where have I not been here? From the save point down and also to the right. Okay. Well, this is useless. Okay, one sec. No, I can't do anything here. This is a way back. So the only way forward is this. Yeah. Ow. You asshole. Stop. Hello. Here. Get over here. Closer. Can you turn around? No? Okay, cool. You... Guess this is annoying in its own spatial way. Aww. That one's empty. What was that? Did you see the floor moving? Look. The floor moved. That's gonna collapse. For sure. Look, 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 look. No? Okay. I guess I was being paranoid. Oh, hello. Oh, you hear that? That little... Those are secrets. Sisters that are hidden. Oh, I remember that guy. That statue? That was from the first game. Okay. Weirdo. Alright, let's go down here. Oh, hi. Alright, let's go. Let's keep going right for now. One of these. I don't know how to open these. How do I open these? Oh, I can bonk you from here. How do I open these? Yeah, I don't know. Wait, I'm gonna mark this. Not that. I think I mentioned this. Blue mark is for that kind of door. Okay, good. Oh, whoa, 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 stop, stop, stop. Ah, man. I don't like you. Just die. Oh my god. There's a bell over there, and there is a widow baby. We can bonk the widow baby. You. That... You were on your knees. How did you do that? Oh, there's another one. No. Oh, how many of you are there? Haha. Missed that. There. So annoying. Here, let me kill you right away. Thank you. What are we doing here? There's you two. Okay, so this is locked. There's no way through there. Let's go and check that bale at the top. Oh, and there's a door there. Okay, cool, 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 cool. What I want to do first is come here, bong the bell, get back, stairs, jump on this, jump on that, jump on here, and jump here, and CL. And I forgot to bonk the widow baby. I don't think I can. Okay, maybe I can. Hold on. I know what to do. Let's try this. Come over here. Bong. Ooh, so close. Needed to be a little more to the right. One more time. Do it. There you go. You free the widow baby. Alright, now let's go to the door below. Bong. Oop. And that'll give me access to this area here. Okay. And we're gonna pause for ads. I didn't notice. Gotta be looking at that screen more. Oh my god. Oh my god. And ads are over. Welcome back. Just so you know, whenever I can, whenever I notice, I'm going to pause for ads always, so that people that are not subscribed or not using Twitch Turbo can, or they don't miss anything. So. There you go. Let's head up. I remember you. No, this is something new. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, actually? Okay, that just controls this. Alright, I'm just gonna take that down here because that, I'm guessing that's the intended purpose. And just leave it like that. And that's all we can do. That's rock solid. All right. Oh, hello. Oh, nice. That gives me all the fervor back. Nothing here. Okay, let's keep going. Alright, we get to this part. We can unlock these doors. Shortcut, baby! And let's actually go and save because I don't have any heals. Okay, so from here I can go down, left, or... yeah, down or left. Let's go left. Oh, you again. Nope. Okay, so... oh, alright. So this statue is going to lower that mirror. So I have to jump down and hit it. Oh, I can control it. Fine. Okay. I thought it was going to be like a time thing. Alright, let's leave it there. Change to this and sap. Ah, come on. No, you won't. Closer. Hate this, guys. No, you won't. Haha. Getting better at those. Okay, so this part. So hit this one. Hold on. What the crap? What do you do? Oh, okay. There's a little bit. Oh, shoot. Okay. Didn't do it fast enough. I got distracted by the widow baby. The widow baby distracted me. Can I go back up? Yes, I can. Let me just kill all of these guys first. Here. Foot to the face. I'm gonna use this to go back up here. And this time I'm just going to bonk the widow baby first. Stay in here. And then bonk the widow baby. And let's do this. Oh, come on. Made it. All right. Yeah, I remember this tree from the first game. Wait.
Here is where the first miracle took place.
Yes, I remember. So basically, there was a guy that
Has not abandoned us.
Are you going to say anything else? Basically, was a guy who prayed for forgiveness or to expiate his guilt, and then a tree grew around him, and that was basically the first miracle. That's
My great guilt.
yeah. Interesting. Is it gonna say anything else? I'm just gonna stay here for a minute. It's like an echo from the first game. Hello? 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 Echo! 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 Okay, guess that's it. Okay. What's up here? Oh, it's a door. Okay, so there's going to be a bell right there. First of all, let me explore this area. So there's a bell to go up that way. God damn it with you. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. It's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. There's another door over there. Wow, this is getting intricate. Ole, no me has tocado. All right. So let's do this bell onto this door. Now let's do this to that. Oh, missed. And what do you do? Oh, God. Made it. Now I can do this. And shortcut, baby. Another shortcut, baby! Now I can open this door over here. Boom, boom, boom. Beneath her sacred grounds. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting, isn't it? Oh, you asshole! Thought I could do it without jumping. Let's do it this way. Okay, that's locked. Is there anything noteworthy about this statue? No, just good old statue. Did I miss a door? Yes, I did. Can I go up? No, I can't. Ow, ow, ow. Prickles. Fine. Oh, hi. I cannot reach that, can I? No, I can't. Damn it. I'm missing... What was that? Oh, hi. Hey, I remember you. Is this a boss battle? Wait. Let me check this side. Whenever I see that... Oh, hand. Okay. Whenever she appears, she offers me to help me with the next battle. On the first game, it was a similar situation. There was a lady that was always outside the boss battle chamber, and if you say yes to the help, the next time she appears, she was older, and she kept getting older, and by the end of the game, I just couldn't ask for the next help, so I just spared her life so that she wouldn't have to help me. So in this case, I've only seen her once, and I've already said no to the help. So I'm gonna keep saying no. Maybe that'll be a different ending at the end. Let's see what happens.
Is it your wish that I continue with the story of my promise?
Yeah, just... No, wait. What are you asking me? Yes or no? I don't remember. This is not what you asked the first time. I'm gonna say yes this time.
Indeed. It was the miracle's will that made the bell ring. But it was the lady's sin that brought the curse down upon us. The lady, the most beautiful of women, who lived in the palace by the lake, lived to admire her own beauty, which she believed to be unnaturally divine. The reflection of the lake in which she admired herself returned her own beauty with yet more intensity and splendor, keeping her spellbound for days. Desiring that reflected perfection for herself, she prayed to the lake that no one else might see that reflection.
Vanity.
As she looked at her reflection one more time, she saw her face distort to the sound of a terrible tolling that rose up from the lake's sunken bell. Do you wish me to join you in your next confrontation?
So this time I'm going to say no. It's alright.
Then I shall continue my
I got
search.
this.
Until our next meeting, Penitent One.
Boss battle! Boss battle, baby! Oh dear God. Hi! Sorry! I didn't want to... Oh my God! Jesus Christ. Okay, so you have that. I cannot dodge that. I don't know how to dodge that. Ouch. Ouch. How do I dodge that? Can I block it? No. Oh, I can just do that. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Do it, do it, do it. Ole. Haha. No. There you go. It's not that hard. Oh, shit. Okay. Have to jump that one. Get away from that. No. Uh-huh. Oh, crap. Ah. Got too greedy over there. Come on. Get closer. Ah. Shit. Shit. What are you doing? Where are you going? Oh crap. Oh shit. Oh damn. Okay. So you're gonna do that now, right? Oh, you have projectile on that attack. Now you're spinning back. Cool. Ow. And you have that now? Okay. You're getting annoying. Ah, shit. Okay. All right. Okay, I think I got the first phase down. The second phase gets really annoying with the combination, but just have to practice a bit more. Doesn't seem to be too hard. Let's try that again. Gonna get this first. Thank you. Oh. Oh, crap. What are you doing? I was too close on that one. Oh my god. Making too many mistakes, that's the problem. Ah. No. No. Ah, Jesus. Now she goes back. Sorry. Didn't mean to assume you were she. Ooh, that almost killed me. Alright, you're getting annoyed now. Oh, you do a ground pound on that one, and then spinny. And now you do that. Come on. That's not fair. You go... forgot you come back. Yes. Come on, come on! No, you won't. Got you now. Yeah, keep... Oh, that's not... No, no. Jeez. Shoot. Ah, yes. And jump. Oh, it's a third... It's another phase. Okay, so I think I have phase 1 and 2. I just have to do it better and keep more health. I just got hit too many times by mistake. It was my dumb mistake. So now we move on to the third phase, I guess. It's me. Huh? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Missed. Over here. Yes. Get over here. Come on. No, you won't. Oh, shit. Let's go. Let's go. Getting a lot of crits on this one. That's not... No! What the... Get off me. See, that's... I don't know. Something went wrong there. Oh ho! Uh-huh. Nope. No, you won't. See, that jump sometimes... It's really, really long and traps you. Okay, here we go. No. Ah, crap. Heal here. And then you come back, yes. 3 times? Really? Oh, just get off my ass. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's not gonna stop until he hits me? Is that what it is? Oh, I hate you. And that's a ground pound, I forgot. That still hit me, didn't it? Alright. Sure. One. Okay, now you stop. Okay, that's good. Now that's a fiery one. And a jump and a one. Okay. You ass! You can't change it up like that. Almost. I know where I failed. I won't fail again. And we're gonna start ads in 30 seconds, so I'm gonna give it a minute. Just gonna stop here for a sec. While the ads are going on. 15 seconds for ads. You know what? Actually, I am going to snooze that one. And just go in. Oh, let me get my things. Hello! You're gonna start like that? Oh my god, that was dumb. Oh my god. You can't just corner me like this. You asshole. Stop! Okay, that was unfair. Yeah. He just cornered me like that. I can't really dodge that. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, just do me over. Just do it. Okay, that was a bad one. If he pins me in the corner, I'm just done. Can't allow that to happen. Hello! Let's go! See, that, you can't just do that, man. Come on. Oh, he's shield, see, the sword broke. That's when he goes back and gets a new one. I see. Every time he gets a new sword, he gets new abilities. Again, don't know if you're a he or a she or they, whatever. Shit. God damn it. It. I'm gonna call it it. Okay, I can dodge through that one. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Haha! I forgot the ground pound. Oh no 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 move! Oh shoot! Again, ground pound, dude. Okay, that was on me. And that was on me too. Oh my god, I keep doing it. No, you can't jump through that one. Okay, now you do it. Now you got it. Oh, did you think broke? Okay, go get a new one. This one's golden. Haha! Hey! Yo! Hoo-hoo! No! Don't do that here! Shit! Ah! Whoa! Oh god. Oh my god. I dodged that one. No. Dodged. Almost. Come on. Come on. And we're nuts. Okay, okay, okay. Well, 5 seconds into the ads. All right. I was too much into it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you got ads. I'm almost done, I think. This is getting ugly. Come on. Nope. That's not fair. He never does that. That jump goes into the side, not on top of me. I was not expecting that. I'm close. I failed a couple of times and that was my mistake. But it's pretty much done. This one's it. This is it. We win this time. Hello! No, 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 no. Ah, see? You can't just go off script. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Uh-huh, yes. Oh, come on. See? Puts me in the corner. Broke. Ah, damn it. Missed that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's... So you just stop whenever you want? Is that it? And then ground pound. There you go. You're too close, my friend. You ass. Oh, 3 times, right? Damn it. Broke it. All right, one more. Ah, man. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You... Oh, come on, dude. Let me off. Ha! So sometimes he goes to a corner, sometimes he jumps on top of you. I didn't even check the name. What's it called? Hello. Afilaur. Sentinel of the Emery. Oh my god, this is a bad one. Afilaor. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Oh, Jesus. I was not doing good on that one, so that's fine. We're not leaving until that thing is dead. This is personal now. Hello. What are you doing? Missing buttons left and right. Focus, focus. You got this. Ooh, shit. Yeah, go away. That's not fair, dude. Oh. Oh. Hey. Hey yo. Ho. Heyo! Heyo! Oh my god. Dodged in the wrong direction. Oh shit. Yeah. Go, fix it. Yeah. We got this, we got this. Hey yo! Hey yo! Hooya! Abahooya! Ahoy! Hey yo! You asshole! You asshole! Hey ya! Nope. Nope. Hey! Aha! Hoi! Hey ya! Hoi! God damn it. I have to heal. No, 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 no! Shit! Ah, come on. You gonna stay there? I guess that's it then. Oh, fuck's sake. Heal, heal, heal. Okay, okay, alright. Heya! Hoya! Habahui! You're dead. You're basically dead. You don't know it. You're dead. Hey! Yeah, you're done. Come on, just die. Accept your fate. Oh, come on. No, shit. Just one more hit, and there you die. We did it. Requiem aeternam. 2 marks. And that's it? Okay. My eyes. What this? Hello there.
How dark and uncertain are the rooms where the
Hey,
mirror
Trans, how you doing, man?
allows us to see and talk to one another.
even after the deaths, even after the dreams.
Yeah, I know.
Penitent One, we are in the Chapel of the Five Doves, and before you prevails the narrative voice of the witness.
All right.
All that remains of me is testimony. For my deceased body lies exposed in its urn of crystal and gold. You return from the long dream to avoid the birth.
Yes, I am.
You will have need of the uncorrupted tongue that my mortal remains still harbor, whose forbidden whispers will guide thee on the path to such an undertaking.
This is the golden thing. Okay.
Release the five doves, and thus the urn containing my body shall be opened.
Huh?
Wake up now from this dream.
What 5 doves? Oh, come on. Oh well. Can't get that way, so we're going down. Whee! You gotta give me something. There it is. Again, really with the white. Passage of Ash. And what is that? With this new ability, the Penitent One can now perform a mid-air jump. Double jump, baby! Press B in the middle of a jump or a fall. Double jump, baby! There you go. Nice, nice. That's what I needed. Finally. There you go. Wait. Let's check this side. Whip. Oh, there's a little baby. Bonk the little baby. Ah, feels so good. Feels good to be. Oh shit. Nice. Alright, shortcut, baby. There is one door I didn't check, so let's go check it. Let's go back. Whee! Oh, hi. What is this? Golden thingy. Another lump of gold. How many of those do I have right now? I got 2. Don't know what to do with those. Oh, okay. What? Okay, so that's what the lumps of gold are for. So many. That's 24 lumps in total. All right. Is this marked in my map? Yes. The golden tree. Okay, that's closed. All right. Let's go back then. Okay, so now I can go all the way to the other side. How am I going to do that? Can I go this way and then this way, and there you go. Oh, hi. You horrible, horrible thing. You ass. Ah, now I have the double jump, baby! You can't see me! There you go. Is that a door? No, that's just nothing. Oh, shit. Okay, so... Nice. Oh, so here is what... Wait. So, I started with that weapon. So what is this going to give me then? So it increases the amount of... increases the level of the weapon so I can have more abilities. So now I have access to the second level of abilities. What do we get? Increased base defense. That's nice. This one was... okay. Hit a Covenant of Atonement. Hits during the Blood Pact. Regenerate the penitent one's health. Increases the base damage of Ruego de Alba. And I don't have any of these yet. This is to perform a Crimson Ascension. Okay, got it. How many of those? I have 5, but I'm gonna save those for the statues. I need more statues. So, was that it? No, secret. I didn't want to do that. Alright, bells, bells, bells. And there is no way down from here, so careful. Oh, come on. Got it. Antique locket. Huh. Don't know where to use this. Oh, it's a bead for the rosary. Increases resistance to damage from enemy contact. Okay. I can't get through this yet. I'm going to fall. Yeah. Gosh darn it. Oh, no. That's... Yeah, no. Can't get through this. Don't have the ability yet. So I'm gonna mark this with a blue mark. Anywhere else I haven't been here? That's locked there. And nope, that's it. But now I have a double jump, and there are several places where I can use it. I don't remember where though. So I gotta visit all of those question marks again. See which ones I can open now. All right. Oh yeah, the bird. I think the bird was one of them. Yeah. All right then. We're gonna leave it here for now. I'm gonna go back to the city before we leave, before we end. And we're gonna start from there. All right. Okay. I'm gonna switch to this. Here we go. All right. Thank you so much for joining me again today. Let's see who are going to raid. Let's raid someone before we leave. I'm gonna do it here. Hold on. Let's see, Twitch, Reno. Let's see, who do we have? Who do we have? Who do we have? Okay, let's go to Muhoodles. As always. Alright, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye.
"5,000 galaxies, that takes up the area of the sky as if you held a grain of sand at arm's length," you know? It's like not enough.